What's up YouTube? Back with another video, and today I'm gonna go over the 10 best plays in the entire game across the current playbooks. I'm not gonna go through any historic playbooks. And shout out to Happy Raptor. He suggested this a while back and I was like, oh, this is a pretty cool idea. And there's no particular order to this, and there will be plays that will get left out. There's a lot of really good plays in the game, but narrowing it to 10 is kind of hard, but I like the list that I ended up with, so let's get into it. The first play is the quick 12 hammer snap. You can find this in the King's playbook. You can call it for anybody that has 3-point priority, and if you don't know what play priorities are, I'll leave a link to a video in the description that can help, and it's designed to get you a 3 on the wing. So right here I call it for Buddy Hield, and he's gonna start on the elbow, and Fox is gonna have the ball at the top. Then Fox will get a screen from both Bagley and Holmes and drive to the rim, and if you have the opportunity for a layup or dunk, take it, but if you don't, then you just hold the ball and Bagley and Holmes will both screen for Hield, and Hield will come out to the wing and get open for a 3. So I really like this play, and it's one of my favorite plays in the game. It's really consistent, and it pretty much always catches the defense off guard, because once you drive, they're pretty much always gonna help. So you can just hold the ball and kick out for some easy 3s. And if you have a really fast guard that can finish well around the rim, you can also get a lot of layups and dunks as well, just because like even if they do help, sometimes they don't help in time, especially if you have a really fast guard. So you can get a shot up before they rotate, or you can just bait them. Like when I run this play, I go all the way to the rim with no intentions of actually trying to score, just to make them help so they could jump and get an easy kick out 3. The next play is the fist 25 give 12. You can find this in the Bulls and the Clippers playbook. You can call it for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler priority, and I like using it to get some dunks. So right here I call it for Levine, and he's gonna start in the corner, and Satoransky is gonna have the ball at the top. Then I'm gonna dribble over to the wing and hand the ball off to Levine. Then Vucevic will come and set a screen, and from there I'll drive and get a dunk. So I like this play a lot, and it's pretty much a free dunk every time, and it's perfect for those really athletic players that can also shoot, so like Zach LaVine, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, because if your defender goes over that screen, most of the times you'll be able to beat him to the rim and get a dunk, but if he goes under the screen, then you can pull up for 3s or mid ranges, which makes this play pretty hard to guard. The next play is the quick 21. You can find this in the Warriors playbook. You can call it for anybody that has 3-point priority, and is designed to get you a 3 on the wing. So right here I call it for Curry, and he's gonna start on the block, and Clay is gonna have the ball at the top. Then Curry will get a screen from Wiseman, come out to the wing and get open for a 3. And if you're not open, just hold the ball and Wiseman will come back and set another screen, and you can create a shot from that. So this is another one of my favorite plays, just because it's really simple, it's fast, and it's consistent. And it's a play that I use a lot. And if you've been in any of the streams, you notice I use the Warriors playbook a lot, and I use this play a lot, and it gets me so many open shots. And if you call it a few times, once you make that first pass, people start to jump at you. And then I just use that pick and roll option and either go all the way, pass off to my big man, or if I really want to flex on somebody, I do a step back into the corner. Especially if I have someone like Curry or just a really high rated shooter that has circus 3s. The next play is the quick 12 flare. You can find this in the Wizards playbook. You can call it for anybody that has 3-point priority, and it's designed to get you a 3 on the wing. So right here I call it for Bradley Beal, and he's gonna start on the wing, and Westbrook is gonna have the ball at the top. Then I'm gonna get a screen from Beal and attack the rim, and as I attack, Beal will get a screen from Wagner and run out to the wing and get open for a 3. And if you're not open, the play goes into a pick and roll, so you can try and create a shot from that. So I really like this play, and it's another one of those tricky distraction plays that catch the defense off guard, because once you drive, especially if you have an athletic guard like Westbrook, they're always gonna help, so you can just kick out for some open 3s. The next play is the quick 1 chest. You can find this in the Blazers playbook. You can call it for anybody that has 3-point priority, and you have 2 opportunities for wing 3s. So right here I call it for McCollum, and he's gonna start on the block, and Lillard is gonna have the ball on the wing. Then McCollum will get a screen from Covington and Nurkic, go out to the wing and get open for a 3. And if he's not open, just hold the ball, and Hood gets a screen from Covington, comes out to the wing and gets open for a 3. So this play is pretty good, and the Blazers have one of the best playbooks in the game, and I really like the fact that you get 2 really good 3-point opportunities, because if the defense starts to overplay that first option, then you can just go to your second option and still get an open shot. The next play is the fist loop 2. You can find this in the Celtics playbook. You can call it for anybody that has pick and roll wing priority, and even though it's a pick and roll play, I like using it to get some wing threes. So right here, I call it for Jaylen Brown, and he's going to start on a wing, and Kemba is going to have the ball at the top. Then Brown will get a screen from both Williams and Tatum, go out to the opposite wing, and a lot of the times he'll be open for a 3. And if he's not open, just hold the ball, and the play goes into a pick and roll, so you can create a shot from that. So I really like this play, and loop plays like this in general are usually pretty good, and it could be really hard for the defense to keep up with the screen, so you'll get a lot of open shots using this play. The next play is the Quick 12 Rip Double. You can find this in the Mavericks playbook. You can call it for anybody that has 3-point priority, and it's designed to get you a corner 3. So right here, I call it for Luka, and he's going to start on the elbow, and Hardaway is going to have the ball on the wing. Then Luka will come up and set a screen, and then you're going to pass it off to Kleber on the wing. Then Luka will get a screen from Finney-Smith and Porzingis, go out to the corner and get open for a 3. So I haven't really used this play against real people that much, but I still really like it, and I like the fact that it gets you a corner 3. Corner 3s are one of the best shots that you can get in the game, and this is one of the best, if not the best, play for corner 3s. The next play is the quick horn slice. You can find this in the Suns playbook. You can call it for anybody that has 3-point priority, and you have 2 opportunities for wing 3s. So right here, I call it for Booker, but in the first option, Bridges is going to be the one to get the shot. So he's going to start in the corner, and Chris Paul is going to have the ball at the top. Then I'm going to pass it to Johnson on the elbow, and Bridges will get a screen from both Ayton and Paul, come out to the wing and get open for a 3. And in this example, Booker gets the shot. So again, Chris Paul is going to have the ball at the top. I'm going to pass it to Johnson on the elbow. Ayton and Paul set the screens for Bridges, but I don't pass it to him. I just hold it. And then Ayton and Paul will set screens for Booker, and he'll go out to the wing and get open for a 3. So this play is pretty good, and kind of like that quick one chess play from the Blazers playbook. I like how you get 2 3-point opportunities, and so if the defense overplays that first action, the play just flows into that second action and you can get a wide open shot. The next play is the fist point 4. You can find this in the Bucks playbook. You can call it for anybody that has pick and roll ball handler priority, and it's a pick and roll play designed to get you some shots at the rim, but you can also get some 3s out of it as well. So right here, I call it for Holiday, and he's gonna start with the ball on the wing. Then he'll eventually get a screen from Giannis and Lopez and drive to the rim. But I actually don't shoot. I just hold the ball, and Lopez and Giannis will screen for Middleton, and he'll go up to the top of the key and get open for a 3. So this is another one of my favorite plays in the game, especially for someone like Giannis if you make him the ball handler on this play, because it'll just be free dunks almost every time, and even if the defense does help, you can kick out for that open 3. The only thing I don't like about this play is that it takes a long time to develop for some reason. I don't know why, because once you call a play, Lopez, he'll set a screen for Middleton, and then he'll have to go across the paint, and then sometimes the defender literally will hold him and not let him move, and then Giannis has to set a screen for Lopez, and before you know it, it's 10 seconds off the clock and you're just either standing there or just dribbling in circles waiting for the play to develop, which is pretty annoying, because I don't know why they even have to do that. They could have just made it so where everybody just gets in their spots, and then Lopez and Giannis set the double screens, and then the play can go. But it is what it is. It's still a really good play, one of my favorites, and definitely one of the best plays in the game. The next play is the cut fly alley. You can find this in the Suns and Bucks playbook. You can call it for anybody that has cutter priority, and is designed to get you a lob. So right here, I call it for Giannis, and he's gonna start in the corner, and Holiday is gonna have the ball at the top. Then Giannis will come up and set a screen, and they're gonna attack, and as you attack, Lopez sets a screen for Giannis, and if he gets behind his defender, you can throw him a lob. So I really like this play, and it's one of the few, if not the only, cutting play that actually works on this game, especially with somebody like Giannis. And the play is designed for you to actually stay on the wing after Giannis sets that first screen, but I find it better if you attack, because if you attack, then you draw the defense in and it's easier to get that lob. Because if you just stand out on the wing, a lot of the times the defender would just go under the screen because Giannis isn't really a shooter, so they'll go under the screen and protect the rim, and a lot of times you won't be able to get that lob through. But if you attack, then you draw the defense in and it's much easier to get the lob. So I know I said 10, but I figured I'd throw in a bonus one, which is Floppy. And there's two types of floppies in the game. There's a floppy that's in a lot of different playbooks, and there's the floppy that you get when you press left on the D-pad and then press floppy, and that's the floppy I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the floppy that's in the playbooks. And when you do it like this, what'll happen is a floppy play will run for your highest rated 3-point shooter that doesn't have the ball, and your shooter will go under the basket, and you'll have two screeners on one side and then one screener on the other side, and he'll just randomly pick a side depending on the defense and whatever else, and usually go out to the wings, and a lot of the times he'll be open for a 3. I use this a lot, and it's just so good, and it adds more options to your offense. So those are all the plays, and I had a pretty fun time making this video, even though once you get towards like, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10 range, it does get kind of hard because there are a lot of really good plays on this game. So narrowing it to 10, you know, it's kind of difficult. Like when I first got the suggestion, I already knew like 4 or 5 plays just off the top of my head, but then I went back and watched some of my playbook videos. I went through a couple of playbooks that I didn't go through before, like the Mavericks, and narrowing it down to 10 was not easy, but it was still fun. And also tried to pick 10 plays that weren't really similar to each other, because there are a lot of really good plays that have like completely different names, but they do pretty much the same thing. So like that quick 12 flare play from the Wizards playbook is really similar to the fist 21 delay play from the Warriors playbook that I use a lot. Like if you see me play on stream and I'm using the Warriors playbook, you'll see me run that play quite a bit. There's also like the ISO 12 flare that's in the Spurs playbook, so I tried to avoid things like that. Same thing with the fist loop 2 play in the Celtics playbook. There's a lot of loop plays like that in the game that I could have put, but like I said, I didn't want to like have the same play, just a different variation of it. So I felt like I did a pretty good job. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if, you know, y'all agree, y'all disagree. There's a play that I think y'all think should have been here or shouldn't have been here. What are y'all some of favorite plays? Some of y'all favorite plays? And yeah, this type of video might be a yearly tradition, so I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content.